Hey YouTube, Mike the Gamma Guy back here at you. So today there has been an update. An update to what? Update to the Rigel Castle Baccarat app. So it's not a new app. It's actually, it's not even a new feature. It's just an updated feature. So the win rate is actually now higher. Or you could also rephrase that and say, well, the lose rate is lower. So let me ask you this. How many bets have you ever lost that you never made? That's right, every one of them. You've never lost them, well, because you didn't make them. So you're going to see today, during today's video, there could be a lot of waiting. So if I was either playing at a live table, we could be sitting there for quite a while, given the whole countdown. So you'll get the idea. So let me open up the Rigel Castle Baccarat app. No, actually, let me start with the spreadsheet. So here we are with the spreadsheet. I've got a goal of $100. So I'm planning on making for this session. My base bet is $10, a $10 unit bet. So let's make 10 units together. At risk, I've got 26 units, right? So I am going to be playing 4-step martingale. So that's 26 units or $260 at risk there. If I get to that 4th step, you know, if it told me if we got through the 3rd step and it was like, okay, wait, we're gonna hit pause here, which it can certainly do. I'm probably not going to come in and just make that 4th bet blindly. I'll probably end up going into the recovery pit for the $110 for those first 3 bets, and then we'll fight to make that back. So with that, let's go ahead and let's get to first person. So here we are within evolution. We're on first person, and the way that I taught you the rules before. Let's do the settings in the app. If this is your first time seeing the app, you can certainly get the app on your app store, right? Google Play or App Store. So you're actually going to be playing it on your phone. For the premium members, you can actually then have this come to your desktop, right? So that way you can have it right here on top of your screen if you want. Doesn't bother me at all to play it on my phone, quite honestly. It just makes it really hard to see in the videos, right? It's just that's the reason why I need to have it up here. But as far as picking your strategy, there's certainly a lot of different strategies that are out here that you can choose from. Any of the ones that have the crowns next to them are the premium strategies, meaning you have to pay the $30 a month or $1 a day. Is what that really breaks down to in order to get that. You can get the free ones, right? You get the free. You just got to watch some ads. I just hate watching ads. Every time I click to get a new shoe, you just have to watch another ad. I'm not a big fan of that. For $1 a day, I mean, okay. So I'm at C2B4, and then for this, we want to come down here to the shield because I want to make sure that my shield is on. Now, not my normal shield, my Ring of Ice. So this is updated rules with the Ring of Ice. So I'm going to click update there. Now I want to make sure that I've got my money management, my unit set right. So my base unit's $10. And I'm playing C2B4, and my variant, my money management system is Grand Marty Money Management. So you can see it's 4 steps. It's $260 because I already set it at a $10 unit, 26 units. That's my risk. That's my limit, my risk. My win goal is 3 units per shoe. It's my goal. I didn't set it at that. At least I don't think I did, because you certainly can set those. So if I go to, I can see my version here. If I click on my little dude, it'll show me my alert messages. I can come over here to my cog wheel, and I get an alert after 10 wins and after 30 losses, right? And you can certainly check these. There's also a force to stop once your target's reached. So if I set this to 3, if I go down here to 3 and even 4 and just set it at that, and I click update, once I get those 3, it's going to come back and say, okay, you hit your goal, get out, right? It's all it's going to let you do. So the way that I had shown this before is we would actually have to have 15 results, either banker player, so I'd even give additional free hands for the ties that were in here in order to get there. Now we're just starting right from the get-go. So if I want to, I'm going to go ahead and actually just clear the dance floor, and just for the sake of my sanity, so to just save some time, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, because that'll give me my first 3, and I'm going to take it out there to 5, because if we won on the first 3, well, it needs to do a C1, C2. So instead of putting you through watching that, and we can see that this one, if we get one more player there, it's a tie. Okay, so that did avoid being a death square. But some of these death squares you can see right out of the gate. So this one was 1, 2, 3, had a winner, and then it went 1, 2. Right, so let's just start with that one. Just to grab one randomly. We could have just started in a shoe and just started clicking. The same rule applies as if you see a death square, run away, right? Even though you might not have been affected by it, if you see one, chances are there's going to be another one coming. So let's just click on it, go get another shoe. All right, so let's go ahead and put our results in. I don't have to hit the traffic light because I know that I'm not going to get up here to where I'm going to be playing. So we did our C1, C2, and the system is saying, take a pause, take a breath. The system's like, I don't like what I'm seeing. So you will see that there are times when the system is going to say wait, and you could have had a win, right? So that was a virtual loss, and it's still saying wait, because it's saying I really want to go in on my terms and not just willy-nilly jump in. So you can see we've already suffered 3 losses. I just jumped in this shoe just because we already had a win, and then saw 1, saw 2. I really want to come in here, take a banker now, and this would be a death square. So it did get saved on the last one. So shoe, right? So we can stay here, but I'll tell you, after we see 1, C2, it is going to want to see a quicker result of a W before it actually will start letting us play on the shoe. So even though we'll show it a C1, C2 here, I'd be shocked. I'd been shocked if it said, okay, go ahead and play. Because this is really here to try to minimize the risk in playing C2B4, which has a high win percentage anyway. This is really just taking it to a whole nother level. If you're like, I really want to avoid risk because I tried C2B4 and those death squares would just jump up and bite me, right? Tried hit and run. Those would just jump up and bite me. So now we can see that this did have a 1, 2, and then a win, right? So where does that lead us? Well, that leads us into the next two results without ties. So we have a banker, and I said without ties, and a banker. So this is going, it's in the chop, and it's banker. It's saying, no, wait, right? C2B4 my way, I wouldn't play that either. I also would have said, let's go ahead and wait. If it's a banker, that would have been a win. That's fine, virtual win. But it was not an actual loss. That's what we're really trying to get away from, are the actual losses. Banker player, and this be going for a banker, and right now it's in streak, so it'd be looking for a player. So it's like I don't feel we're comfortable with banker, even though that you can see it came right back up and won. It's fine. We're just a few clicks from actually playing. We need 3 units per shoe. Could be a lot of clicking. That's the good and bad. Got 1 virtual loss. Another virtual loss, and it's like another virtual loss. So what's going to happen here? Death square. What damage did we take? Well, obviously we didn't take any. We've been sitting on our thumbs, right? We hadn't played one hand yet as far as putting money into play. But we also, this came up and hit a death square, and the system saved me from, it could have been a $105 loss, could have been a $260 loss, right? Depending on if I was doing 3 steps and just playing, if I just went, well, if I probably were on these, bang, 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 I would have had my 3 units and been out of there. Because if you stick around a shoe long enough, you're going to find a death square. But let's go find one with maybe another opportunity to make some money. So I'm actually going to sweep that one off our floor. Didn't want that one sitting around anymore. So here, was this start with a player or a banker? Is one of them. Player, banker, player, banker. So it's got its win. It's got a C1. Player. Now it's saying, okay, we feel comfortable going in for a banker here, so we can go in and play the banker. Boom, banker. So another idea, I really like this Ring of Ice, and you can tell the Ring of Ice is on because it does have this blue line here. Actually, it's got a faint blue ring that goes around the big road up here. And that's how one way you can tell that Ring of Ice is on. So if you're like, oh, how can I tell? I don't see it anywhere because it's showing my shield is off, showing that you're in chop mode, and it's got your Grand Marty money management, so you know that that's on there. One additional thing, since this isn't making a bet every time, and if your units are either higher or you're playing on pragmatic, which their bets can be smaller. So if I was playing a dollar bet, maybe I want to take a dime, and I'm going to put the dime on the bonus. Right? I love playing the bonus bets. The only problem is there's not a way of tracking that, as far as you literally have to manually track your bonus bets. Just a little bit of a pain. But that one that we had just won, that would have been a significant win. I think we would have won 5 times our money, at least 3 times our money of whatever we had put in that bonus. So I mean, again, you're not making a bet every time, but let's make it count when we're getting those. So let's go in and C2. So right now you can see we're up $9.50 in profit. So banker and a player. And it's going, okay, let's get back in that banker so I can rebet and deal. Again, I'm looking for 3 units. Banker. Now the bonus wouldn't have paid because I didn't win by 4. But that's why I put 10% of my main bet on it, because it is literally, it's bonus money. I mean, it shouldn't be that shouldn't be my main bet. It's just fun to hit. And won't crush me if I lose a few of those. So now we're up $19. So we know we're going to need 2 hands. We got a player and a banker, and it's saying player for $10. $8 to a 5. Player. And now it's going to come and say, notification, it's time to change shoes. Not, you might consider changing shoes. Oh no, it's saying it is time. Because now I can't click anything further on here. It's like, no, we're forcing you. You have a gambling problem, sir, and we're going to force you to go to another table and take your money away from this one because you won. Right? So we won $29. So let's go back to the dance floor, and I'm going to open up my tracking spreadsheet. I'm going to clear this off because I know we won $29. And I'll minimize that because I'm going to bring up the tracking spreadsheet. So $29 was going to show that we got 3 units of $10. Right now my goal is $71 in order to hit my goal for that $100. Easy peasy to track it. Right, so we know that one had gone there. So let's just jump in this one. Track our results. It's literally this easy. I mean, I have had multiple desk squares come up, and I have taken 0 damage. I'm going to knock on some wood there, right? I got to say that I got to knock on some wood that I didn't take any damage, because it can certainly happen. But from the time I've been playing the new and improved Ring of Ice, I have seen multiple death squares, and this system has said, no sir, you are not losing your money today. Alright, so we got our input in, and we've got our 1-2, and it's saying wait. It's saying I don't feel comfortable with what I'm seeing. And now I feel less. I mean, it's got the W. So now we're going to do our C1, C2. Tie. Tie. See a tie, bet a tie. For all those that out there know that I love playing tie. That see a tie, bet a tie just got real attractive right there, didn't it? It did. Now if I was playing the dance, that just gets annoying. Because now the next time I come up here, I know I'm going to have to walk right past those 3 in order to play that. And that's just annoying. So even though we had a C1, C2 on banker, it's still like, I don't really feel comfortable with that yet. So we would have had a virtual win there. Now it jumps. So we know this would also be looking for a player. Player, bring a player. And so that was another virtual win. But I'm going, why didn't you like that? I like that bet. So we had a player banker, and it's still like, nope. Nope. Even though it took the win right away. And this is where we're just trusting the system and get our clicks in. Because it's a matter of getting our clicks to now it's going to come back and say, okay, now you can bet on player. 7 to 8, we got a loser. Bet, rebet, $30. Player. Dealer up. Winner. Did not win on the bonus. But that's okay. So we're up $20 for this one. So we're going to go ahead and we know we need at least 2. A banker and a banker. And it's like nope, we're not ready to play, even though that was a winner. Right out of the gate, winner. And we know that we would need a. Oh, now it is saying okay. Now we can play along. And we'll go for the player now. 6-0. That would have been a bonus win. That would have been a good bonus win. So player, it's notifying me that you are done here, sir. $30. Let's go ahead and clear that off there. Minimize that. Go back here. Come back to the spreadsheet. We got $30. So we're $59 towards our goal, which leaves $41. And that was almost a death square. Let's just start one from scratch. I'm going to show you how the system shuffles. So something a little bit different. If you come into a from the scratch, now you can choose right where you want to cut the deck. So let's just come on. That's where I want to cut it. Don't leave me anything there. So got a 1 card. All right, let's bring our spreadsheet back up. We are cleared. We're at a $10 unit. And let's play some Baccarat. Player. Banker. Player for the win. Banker's 1 loss. Player for the win. Player for the win. Alright. Player. Banker. Banker. Player. Got the virtual win. Now we need to get the C2 and see if it wants to play along with us at that point. Yeah, it's same player. Okay, so we didn't have to wait so long on this one. Good. Wow, just jumped right out there and pulled that 9 out of its hat. Big fan of that. So we get 2 more results. Player. Player. I know this thing ain't gonna play. It ain't gonna touch that. It was like, nope. Let's just see what this thing probably fully resolves to. 2 losses. 3 losses. 4 losses. Death square. Avoided. We won $10. Death square came, and we avoided it. So let's get that out of there. We're gonna go back there. Gotta minimize this. I'm gonna sweep that death square out of my vision. So that's what we found out there. That's where that showed up. And this again missed it, and we were in play. Right? We won the $10 before that. So we're gonna come to our spreadsheet and we're gonna say $10. 31 away. 31 away. Could be one more shoe. Could be. We'll see. I like this one. Banker, 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 because that was a winner right out of the gate. Right? Banker, 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 banker. Four bankers. The third one was the winner. Now we're seeing 2. Banker. And we know we need a banker here to play. And it's like, no. I would have played this for banker. I would have won. I'd have won. Would have won by 950. So going back to getting 2 more. It's going to be a banker. Just kind of a big old dragon's tail. Oh, banker player. All right, here comes the tie. It's weird. It's called the caboose, right? So if you have a long run and you have one after it, especially if you're not finding one out here at the top of the dragon's tail, the caboose is even stronger. Pay attention to it. Look for it. And play it. Win your tie bets. And you'll love ties as much as I do. See a tie, bet a tie. Unfortunately, I'm not doing ties in this video. Sorry. So I need to wait. It's at C1 and it's C2 and it wants to wait. Banker. Because it was looking for the banker and it got it. C1. C2 and it's like, nope. We got a solo in 3, even though that's going to be a win. I wouldn't play that either. Because this is C2-4 my way. So all the rules are just embedded in this thing. So you don't even have to worry about it. You literally just keep clicking. Click, 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 banker. And at this point, I don't know if the system even knows what game you're playing. It's going, wait, what's your strategy? Because you're not betting all that often, right? I'm not sure it's able to track to see what you're doing. Because at this point, it's going, why aren't you betting on these long runs we're giving you? I mean, because it is giving us some beautiful long runs. Gonna get a tie? Nope, not yet. 2 losses. There's the tie. I was gonna say sometimes it comes within a couple, so you can bet it there a couple times. Don't bet it there 6 times, but you can bet it 2-3 times. Most I would do is 3. So we had another banker, and it's still saying wait. We've got 3 losses, right? And player. So it finally took the win, and now I know this time it's going to make us wait, because it took 3 losses and a win. It's going to want a quicker win next time that we come to play. So banker, and yeah, it's like wait. It's like you need to show me something that we can win, and there it's coming. Okay, you came back and won. Now we might have a chance to be able to play when we come out here to play. And it's like, nope. After that drop, it didn't like that. But that was a win. Again, it's a quick win. And we're still sitting at 0. 0 there. And we're 25 hands in. 29 technically, because we had 4 ties. So that's why I play this a little bit of a larger unit. Player. So double, add a unit, $30 in the banker. Ouch. Took a player. $70 on the player. So double. And 8. So there we just watch this. Playa got her $30. So I think I'm $1 away from my goal. Awesome. But let's go confirm that. So we have a $30 win. Let's go ahead and delete that. Come down to our spreadsheet. Minimize that. $30 for the win. Yeah, I need to get $1. I need to get $1 there. So its current spreadsheet says they're currently at what? $21.99.83. Oh, I need 17 cents. Let's move my fixture. $21.99.83. That's exactly what we got there. So good. The spreadsheet is able to do math. I mean, that's all it took, right? So let's go back to first person. So now I need $1. Do I need to risk $10 for my goal? No, no, you don't. Have you ever got to your last unit? You're like, I need 1 more unit to hit my goal for the day. And then all of a sudden, you choked, right? And now you're in the recovery pit. That's no fun. So the way that we're going to fix that is we're going to come up here and we're going to make this $1. And that's not all we're going to do. I mean, it's not as sexy. We're playing for 26 bucks. If I was doing a grand Marty. But I'm just going to come down here and I'm just going to choose Martingale because 17 cents is all I need. 17 cents. Minimum bet's $1. So that's where we're going to live. And I've got one more shoe that we're gonna knock out. Or I could just come in here and do banker player. It's going banker player. I mean, how silly would it be to lose $2,000 betting on one side or the other? So again, looking at our predicted next value, if this was going red, and this was not going over 2, and this was now going to go in a long stretch, I'd actually be betting that this was a player. So for $1 and not have to pay commissions, I feel like it's a coupon deal. I'm gonna go ahead and bet player for $1. Of course, it's a tie. Dang it! Why didn't I bet tie? Not anticipating a tie there. Should have been anticipating one there, right? You guys are all, hopefully you're yelling at the screen going, see a tie, bet a tie, but I only needed $1. Come on, I only needed $1. 5 0 0. That tie is so juicy. I would have exceeded my goal. Now this is just embarrassing. Got a 9, and it came up 4 ties, and we needed $1. There, you got to see that eat at my soul for $1 because it went 4 ties. It literally just see a tie, bet a tie. Yeah, I would have certainly exceeded my goal for the day. But I encourage you to give this a try. I mean, if you're not able to make $1 a day, remember, pragmatic, you can play for 10 cents if you want to. So you don't need a giant bankroll just to make a little bit. Prove it to yourself that this works. And go, man, for $1 a day, even if I make $2 a day, got some great entertainment value, but you're paying for a fantastic app and all the support that goes with it, because they do daily calls. Come play live with me. So if you're playing online, this is a place to be, baby. This is a place to be because you can be right there. So for those of you that have subscribed, I thank you very much. For those of you that haven't, please subscribe or please consider it. If you watch YouTube now for a minute, it does help. It's just fun to grow the community. Make sure that I know that, because we're all trying to take the money from the casino on a regular basis, and that's the goal. That's the whole reason why I want to do this and share this with everybody. So until next time, I'm Mike the Gambling Guy. I'm out.